Hey guys, Wombo Factory here. Welcome to a new video of ours. Today we made a friendly match between my brother and me, and now we're showing you the replay, and we're gonna analyze our plays.
Yes.
So let's go ahead. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win. I think we both play 40 versus 40. My hand is pretty good, going first and going second.
My hand would be okay if I go first. It's unfortunate that I drew two knock division, but going second, it's not that optimal because I didn't drew hand trap, and I knew my brother was playing his Eldlich deck, so it was kind of tough to me with this hand to go second.
So here I just go Eldland. So we know the matchup, obviously. So here I go for Conquistador instead of Walkero since I have Didi Crow and Bell. So graveyard shouldn't be a problem, so I would rather have two pops here. Now we're going
And
to try and pass.
obviously for the try. So I had to normal summon kitchen, otherwise I didn't have another normal summon.
Then dump chamber. So
Yes, here I tried to go for the chamber so I can add my fusion and go with chamber or kitchen and one knock division into Shao. So I have a negate up, but unfortunately he had the DD Crow for my Gold Dragon. Yeah.
here I Didi Crow instead of Trident, because I rather remove the target since when he plays a hospitality he can potentially get her back since he had to mill her, so that means he needs her. So if I just banish her, I cut him off from any other way of getting her out. Then I try for Sanguine here, just to see if he has a potential hand trap.
Yeah, here I could have go with kitchen into Striker Dragon and then activate knock division. So he had to use his pop with Conquistador and Trident because otherwise my Tiding would have been alive. But in this moment I didn't see the play, so I just set two Tiding and passed with two knock division. Was not that well played by myself.
In like I should have immediately on resolution popped the Dragonmaid, because I could potentially play around Noctovision. I will pop it. The next thing I'll do is pop her, because I know when he sets one, this is most likely tiding. So if I remove her, I can just go for Suze and stuff for free. Here I misplayed. Here I should have in end phase I should have used Conquistador or in pop it, so I can go into Phoenix or something and get the Lord back. So I would have more damage on board, because then I would have 5-4 plus 6k, it's 7k, and if I would actually if I would have made a Vespinato here, it would have been game. If I in the end phase I would just summon this one, then no pop Trident, pop this one, then go into add Conk again, then go into Phoenix, Lord Reborn, then Chokanine detach, summon back Thoroughblade into Vespinato. Yeah, I missed lethal there. Which would have been pretty obvious since he sets two cards, that means two tidings. I just play and then I banish Walk. I banish Kitchen so he doesn't have access to it since I still have normals two summons to pop. And that's game.
Just so I went first. The only thing that I sided in was three Twin Twisters because everything else in my side deck going first is not that optimal against this deck, but my Dragonmaid deck has already a pretty good matchup normally against Eldlich Zoo.
I think I sided out three Torrential Tributes, which I'm not sure if I'm gonna play at the Extravaganza in my main, and put in three, what's it called? Crawling Lockbirds, just to stop the search engine.
So here started off with a Parlor that gets edged, and this time lucky I drew Knock Division, so I get two bodies on field, Romulus, and I can chain block. And here I had a pretty good draw with Hospitality. It gave me one more extender, and you see I will play through both hand traps.
Can we just continue? He's just gonna go for normal place.
So here you see I dump chamber that I get a search because I knew I can play through one more hand trap. So the discard with Dragon Ravine was Tiding, which turned into an extender. Unfortunately, got a Skullmeister, but I want to dump Chamber um, because I want to get Tiding on my hand to set and bounce his normal summon if he have one, because then I can turn up his whole engine. I could also go for a Nurse and go into Guard Dragon combo, but I didn't know if he had a Nibiru or something post-siding. You see, I use my Hospitality that I just threw and set my Tiding and go into Spheres, so I have 2 bounces.
For me, it sucks because I know most likely I know this is Tiding because he just added it and 2 bounces. So, and I have 2 Hawk and 1 Conk with 1 Bunny. So as soon as I normal summon, it gets bounced.
Yeah, and here, guys, you could also, if your opponent has like 2 cards on the field, you could also go Chainlink 1 Tiding, target your Spheres and the card your opponent controls on the graveyard to bounce back in hand. And then as Chainlink 2, you could go Spheres because Tribute is the cost, and Tiding would still bounce the other target. So yeah, you get like
2 for 1.
yes.
2 for 1 here. At this point, I slowly realize I just start to get outgrinded. So it just bounces back one of my cards.
So here I dumped Nurse, that I had a really good normal summon because I already had Chamber in graveyard, and I already set up with Parlor for the next turn by sending Tiding.
And at this point, I think I'm just gonna get scooped because I know he's just gonna OTK me through 2 bodies to
Yeah.
show.
Nurse normal summon, bring back. This was spin.
Game 3, I made a misplay.
Yeah. And here I sided in. I still had my Twin Twisters in the deck, and I also sided in evenly matched because it's really good against back row decks.
Here I set in anti-spell and Imperial Order because it shuts down most of his engine, but here I make 1 misplay because I need to Trident and then set 3 pass. Stand by, go spell.
Which was really good, I think, because I had my Fusion, which was alive already in hand, and World Legacy Guardian that would have been an extender, so it was a pretty good anti-spell fragrance in this situation.
He starts out with lore power and just negates my Trident. Or not negates it, I cannot activate it.
Yes. Here the cool thing is with lore power, you can also target monsters that are unaffected by monster effects because it does not negate the monster, it negates the player, so both players cannot activate the effect. So it's pretty cool.
And here I make 1 mistake. I mean, if he has another, like, all his extenders are blocked. So right here I need to TT. Because he has potentially Tiding, which I will lose to.
Yeah, I searched Tiding, I think. Or
No,
did you search Hospitality?
You search Hospitality.
Ah, okay. So, but here you could guess that I already had Tiding in hand.
Yeah. And here I should just go for TT. Because my problem is he said 3, and then I try to Lord TT, and I just get Ghost Belt. If I would have TT right here
On the Lord power,
on Lord Power,
it would have made quite a big difference, I think. You could also drop.
wait, why didn't I TT here?
Would have not made a difference.
No, Ram gets destroyed and I summon back Bunny. Oh wow, I'm stupid. Oh wow, I'm stupid. I threw the game right here. I just realized. It's one of the first time I played Torrential with. No, just Torrential Chainlink 2, destroy Ram and thing, get back the Bunny, go for Zeus, wipe the back row, and then I think I would win this game. Oh yeah, that was a big misplay here. Oh wow.
So here you see, I immediately make Shao because I knew he had tanky set because he tried to activate it and I said
I
no,
forgot.
anti-spell. So, and I knew you set the Hakuero by Sanguine, so I only had to be afraid
one
of
unknown.
one card because I also knew the card in hand and I shot fired Shao, so I can negate the unknown set. here he tried to bait me, then I just negated your range, bring up house,
Yeah, and at this point I'm dead.
and from here I could OTK.
Yeah, I just misplayed right there. Game 3 I misplayed. So yeah. Oh man, I just go I threw the game. Oh my god, I just realized.
Yeah, better now than at the tournament.
Extravaganza coming up on Saturday and Sunday. So yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in today. If you have any recommendations, leave them in the comments. If you like it, please give a like.